So let's talk a little bit about your health. Does God want you healthy? Well, probably because then you can run 8 to 12 marathons a year, right? Or He wants you healthy because probably the best thing you can do with your weekends is to take your boat out and hang out with your buddies on the river or on the lake, right? So God wants you healthy because then you can enjoy all of these extracurricular activities and make that the focus of your time, right? So let's start again. Does God want you healthy? Probably. Because why? Not so that you can run marathons and not so that you can take your boat out every weekend, but God probably wants you healthy so that you can serve. So let's talk about this a little bit. And I am not saying there's anything wrong with running a marathon. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a boat. What I am saying is if that is the focus of your life, then you've got a problem because those things are probably idols in your life. So, does God want his followers healthy? Probably, so that we can be of service. So what can we do for the kingdom? And see, we have this misconception because depending upon who you listen to, this is going to be your best life and it's going to be great and you get to do all of these earthly things. And there's nothing wrong with having a boat. There's nothing wrong with running a marathon. But do these things have you, and is that the focus of your life? Is that the focus of your attention? Is that why you think God has you healthy so that you can run these marathons, so that you can hang out in your boat? Perhaps God wants you healthy so that you can be of service, whatever that is, because everybody's going to be serving in a different capacity. So, of course, there's nothing wrong with taking good care of yourself, etc. But what is the focus of your life? So let's look at what Jesus said. This is Matthew, and this is chapter 20. And so let's start in verse 24. When the 10 heard it, they were angry with the two brothers, but Jesus called them and said unto them, You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones are tyrants over them. It will not be so among you, but whoever wishes to be great among you must be your servant. And whoever wishes to be first among you must be your slave, just as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Jesus came to serve. So why do we think that we don't have to? Why do we think that we can, volunteer a couple of times a year at some organization? If Jesus came to serve and not to be served, then I think we really need to think about the focus of our life and what things we do to fill our time. And I am no exception. This is the way I need to live my life as well. So it isn't like I have it all figured out, and it isn't like I don't do selfish things with my time as well when I should be serving. The whole point of us doing life together is to encourage each other, to lift each other up, to look at what God says in his word. What did God just say about his son Jesus? What did Jesus say about himself? He said, the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve. So I think if Jesus came to serve, then I think that perhaps we need to think about ways in which we can serve. And so your good health that you've been blessed with probably isn't so you can run tons of marathons, and probably isn't so that you can be on the boat every weekend with your friends. Your good health is probably so that you can serve. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.